Hello, my dear viewer, listener. This is TwoDolphins, spiritual healer, advisor, your online friend from the still beautiful but now pretty much dark Scotland. We are getting evening that starts sooner and sooner and is still pleasant, but it's definitely, moving towards um, the reborning light eventually. So this is for the week starting on the 19th of September, Monday, and I'm recording late and I apologize because this week most likely there won't be intuitive readings, the number coded from 1 to 6. I was pretty much down with the flu all week, and also I started to work on something very exciting, namely to create a website and a newsletter. And the newsletter's link will already be in the description. So please, if you like these videos so far and if you would like to learn more about self-empowerment and setting healthy boundaries and keeping your life drama-free and free of toxic people, just sign up, subscribe, and it will be completely free. And I'm planning to launch it once every week at least, so it's a big step for me and I pretty much welcome you aboard. Nobody's story is just an individual story, and I would love to share my story with you and to give you hope and inspiration. As for this week, Mercury, this tiny planet, the messenger of the gods traditionally, and in astrology the energy of communication and traveling and travel planning will be in focus. Two very important things will be happening. Excuse me. One will be this Mercury that is currently in Virgo, a sign that it actually rules, so they go really well together. So this Mercury will be trining Pluto in Capricorn, another earth sign, on the 20th. And funny enough, my astrological calendar showed the same trine, this very positive and inspiring conversation between two celestial bodies. The same conversation was scheduled for the 23rd as well. Now, what is really interesting, that on the 22nd, so on Thursday, just between these two dates, Mercury, that has been retrograde for over 6 weeks now, this Mercury will also go direct. This shift is huge, because what is happening during a retrograde season, that a planet is tending to its shortcoming. It's like checking back, what the planet has missed to complete in your life. So in this case, Mercury has to do everything with arrangements and organizing and coordinating. So, generally speaking, a Mercury retrograde is really good for making arrangements and running errands that we have to redo. They say, that a Mercury retrograde and any retrograde is good for activities that start with re. So review, redo, resign, restructure. Hopefully in the past 6 weeks you have been able to create some major breakthroughs in tending to issues that were really, almost crying for your attention, and to set them right. Because now, on the 22nd, when this planet will start to move ahead, it's like, turning on the computer again with the new settings, and hopefully things will go a lot more smoother, faster, and just more effective, all in all. Now, another thing that is also happening on the 22nd, and this is huge, like we will have, Mercury moving forward, but also we will have the autumn equinox. If you forgot about it, the time is coming up when for a very short period of time on the universe's clock, the night and the days, the night time and the daylight will equal each other. It's a beautiful still point before the sun starts its descent to the realm of darkness, seemingly, but it's all to refocus us on our inner light, the inner qualities. Summer is about expansion and showing off and appearances And it is also true in your fashion industry. Talks about the same to us. This is when people reveal more. This is when you wear more colors. This is when you are, going crazy with accessories, the sun protection and whatever. And then we turn inward. So it's always about balance. And these points, the equinoxes, the spring and the autumn equinoxes, remind us that eventually it's about balance and that we don't have to rush. It's a standstill. When we make a final calculation, what this summer was about, what did we gain, and what do we want to invest in the coming 6 months. It's very exciting. Other than that, now we are after the eclipses. The last one was on the 16th. It was the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. And I don't know about you, but to me it triggered really wonderful things. It was happening, Pisces is my ascendant. So to me, it was all about, the public face and career achievements and goal settings and just moving along in life in the sense of being seen and being visible. And I gained a lot of valuable insights and had even while battling with this flu stuff, I had my breakthroughs in the aspect of telling more about my story. I just kept on referring in previous videos of how, all the things that I went through and all the things that I survived, but I never really dared to speak my truths in order to give hope to others. Although I really wanted to do it from the get-go, I was missing something. And eclipses, like I said in previous videos, can be that final push. Like someone is just, almost like this caring hand that will push you through the difficulty, just dot on the I, just that little oomph that you need to feel so much more one with yourself and with your callings. And I got that. So now I already started to work on the website and on the newsletter, and I feel so much more clear and sure about what I want to pass on and why I'm using these channels to reach so many. So in the meantime, feel free to go through my previous videos, and also you can take a look at previous weeks and maybe choose an intuitive card reading video 1 to 6 from a previous week. Once again, I'm sorry that this week was not so well physically, that I was able to focus on delivering these 7 card reading videos. But I promise that the newsletter will be fantastic. I already saw the preview and I already sent the sample just for myself, and I feel very satisfied. And one more thing about this Mercury-Pluto conversation. The Pluto is also about setting yourself free by the truth, your own personal salvation story. And when these two, form this beautiful trine, this very inspiring angle, this is the time for those talks and communications that can literally change your life, that can literally release you from emotional baggage that you've been carrying with you for centuries, or it can add something to your life that you will always remember, even if it's just one chat with someone. These are the moments when either you speak your truth big time, or someone will share his or her truth with you, and that will bring you an aha moment, this experience of complete enlightenment for the time being. And to me, it's definitely connected to the website and the newsletter and speaking my truth and sharing my story in order to raise vibrations, and not just my vibrations, but to support others to raise their vibrations. And also I'm gonna participate in a survey this week that is aimed to help, vulnerable women. And I already said that I'm an abuse survivor, and this is something that for a while you are not really able to share and use as a positive example, but now I'm there. So I'm gonna do these two things, and also I'm planning to do some truth talk and deep talk with close friends as well. So I'm really looking forward to next week, and Mercury being together with Pluto the deliverer of so much better and more open and honest communications. Feel free to get in touch with me anytime. I do personalized readings and spiritual soul life coaching, and just plain spiritual advice. I run my sessions in person if you happen to be in Edinburgh, Scotland, but I'm also doing a lot of things online, so we can connect through Skype, email, Facebook. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that yet, and you can add me on Facebook as well anytime. You can find the information below this video. I'm on Facebook as My Symbols Readings or Maya Symbols, and see you next time. Have a wonderful week.